What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today the weekly update came out and I said last week that it's the end of the Frontier Pursuits update, and it looks like that is the case. The legendary bounties are now done, there's no more new stuff coming out with that. We're getting some new clothing options for this week, as well as some new weekly bonuses as well as discounts. But there is actually some very good news within here. Before I get into the video and read through this newswire, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can find this newswire and you guys can read along with me. The first thing to talk about, and it is something that we all wanted, is all 10 legendary bounties are now available and you can choose from them of which ones you want to do. This is actually great news. I was saying last week that it would have been a complete waste for Rockstar to spend all that time designing each and every legendary bounty only for us to be able to play them for 1 week. It's great to see them back, and it means that you guys that are playing PC that joined halfway through these legendary bounties now have a chance to play through every single one that you've missed. The legendary bounties include Barbarella Alcazar, the Wolfman, the Al Hoot family, Sergio Vincenza, Cecil C. Tucker, Philip Carlisle, Tobin Winfield, Etta Doyle, Red Ben Clemson, and Yukon Nikolai Borodin. This is great news to see, and I'm very happy that Rockstar have added this. Between now and the next Red Dead Online update, this is going to keep a lot of people occupied playing through them. There's only 10 legendary bounties, but you can play through them 5 times each, and with every time you play through them, it increases in difficulty, and then after that, it stays at that 5-star difficulty, but you can carry on playing it. So this is a great addition to the game. On top of that, to sweeten the deal, it says all bounties issued from the bounty board are paying out an extra 50% more cash and 25% more XP. So if there already wasn't enough in here for you to go back through these legendary bounties, that should definitely be enough as well. As for new weekly content this week, we do have 2 items of clothing added to the Wheeler, Rawson & Co. catalog. The first thing is the Covington hat, and then the second thing is the pattern bandana. Now that's not too much this week in items of clothing, but you have to remember we're still getting a lot of other stuff these days compared to what we was getting previously before the Frontier Pursuits update. On top of that, most likely the items of clothing are being saved for stuff, say like the Outlaw Pass, and being able to buy into that Outlaw Pass, they're giving out a lot of rewards for that. So what you might find when comparing the summer update, the Frontier Pursuits update, to what was the spring update, yes, we're not getting as many items through the weekly update for us able to buy, but we're probably getting a similar amount of clothing overall if we include the Outlaw and Wheeler, Rawson & Co. club. For those that are into PvP, you get another featured free aim series, and this week you're able to play through Gun Rush. Gun Rush was released in January, and when it did come out, it was actually a very boring game mode, and most people said that it was really bad just because you're able to just lock onto your targets. It became very boring very quickly, and it was a massive flop of a game mode. Maybe now that as part of the free aim series, this will be a lot more entertaining to go through, so definitely give it a second try, play through Gun Rush, see how this free aim series feels, and see if it improves this game mode. And as for the weekly collection set, this week you're getting the Foundation collection. That means you need to get the Feldspar arrowhead, the Edicut diamond earrings, and the Emmeline coral earrings. As soon as you get those 3 items, you are welcome at any point this week to go over to Madame Nazar and you can sell them to her for a decent amount of money. So the next thing to talk about is the bonus and benefits, and the first thing is the bounty hunters can take advantage of a 25% off retail price of the bounty hunting wagon. So if you haven't got that yet, this is the time to buy it, as there is 25% off. Collectors can take advantage of a 25% discount on all items sold by Madame Nazar, and there is also a discount on 25% off everything if you buy anything at the fence. If you have connected your Twitch Prime account with your social club, you're able to get an extra 10% off everything I've just mentioned. So there'll be 35% off the retail price for the bounty hunting wagon, you'll get 35% off discounts on all items sold by Madame Nazar, and then there'll be a 35% discount on all items sold at the fence. So that is everything for this week's weekly update. As you can tell, there's not that much compared to what we get for previous weeks. Obviously the highlights in previous weeks have been those legendary bounties, and they have now ended. The Outlaw Pass has now ended, so you can't really be grinding out for that as well in game. This is the end of this update. We are pretty much at the end. We're gonna have a few items of clothing that's probably still gonna come out every couple of weeks, but the next thing to look forward to is that next Red Dead Online update, and it does put a little sentence at the bottom here where it says to stay tuned for more news on the next Red Dead Online update soon, as well as details on the next Outlaw Pass, and head over to the social club events page for details on all the latest special events, bonuses, and discounts on offer. So now it's that time where Rockstar will start hyping up the next Red Dead Online update. But I think what we could get in the middle of all of this is a little bit of Christmas content. We might be able to get a one-off legendary bounty on Christmas Day to do with something. We might be seeing a bit of snow within the world of Red Dead Online. There might even be an Outlaw Pass during the time time of Christmas going into New Year, so there's still some stuff that can be done, but the main bulk of the Frontier Pursuits update is now done, and I think we're actually in a very good position coming out of this update with players still playing this game, so much better than the position we was in after the spring update waiting for that next summer update, because that was the worst point of this game for me. But anyway guys, that is everything to do with this week's weekly update. Leave it in the comments down below if you think we're going to be getting any Christmas content, as well as what do you guys think it's going to be. Leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now I'm going, so see ya.